Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Ooni of Ife, who is said to be very, very upset, confused, and, so unhappy over the treatment that has been meted on Olori Naomi, said to have given a ceasefire order on Olori Naomi. Like this time that Oni escalated the entire event, that the ceasefire was given before his council of chiefs and elders, that this ceasefire is not just given to the people of Ile Ife or the people of the palace community, that it is given to everybody who wishes to hear, including his sisters, including the Oloris, that enough is enough. That enough is enough. What has Naomi ever done to them to make them feel that Naomi deserves this kind of treatment that they have been given to Naomi the entire time? Naomi has not rested. From when Naomi got married to him up until now, Naomi has not even rested. Naomi has gone through so much. Like Olori Naomi has gone through so much because of him, that this issue has even been extended to his own son Tadenikawo, his own flesh and blood, his own first son. That this is happening because he has been keeping quiet, that he's not going to be quiet again and allow them treat Naomi the way they have been treating Naomi. That this is enough is enough, that anybody who comes for Naomi again should know that that person is coming for him. And you know that is what the Yorubas do not want. Ooni of Ife is their spiritual leader. They have a lot of respect for this man. A lot of them love this man. Yes, I will not stay here and say that everybody love him, because I see the things that people also write on social media against this man, but a lot of them love him. And when a king of such magnitude is coming out to say, should you come after my wife again, you need to know that you are coming after me. This is not something people want to associate with. This is not something that, people want to play with. Everybody is now beginning to understand how serious this issue is. How is it possible that old people will now gather against one person in the palace? What wrong has she done? All because of her prayer life, all because you people are uncomfortable, all because you think that she has a capacity to put you out of, expose the truth about each and every one of you, because this is what this is about. They are afraid of being exposed. They are afraid of being thrown out there. Naomi is a prayerful woman. Naomi is a woman who believes in God, and they are there in the palace. They do as they please, attack people and all of that. And Naomi is coming, and it's looking as though Naomi is an instrument that God is going to use to expose each and every one of them. They are all aware that Naomi was sent into the palace of the Ooni of Ife on a mission. And, they may not necessarily understand this mission, but of course they do know that Naomi was sent there on a very big mission, and they are trying to frustrate that mission. They don't want anything about, light to come in there. This is not to say these people are not associated with light, but we are all aware that they are traditional people. Ooni of Ife is a traditionalist, a big one at that. Like, Ooni of Ife is still doing the ngongoni thing, okay? That is what he believes in, and people are entitled to their own belief system. And so you expect people, all those people who are, around him, to be the same and do the same, but that's what they are doing. But it's just that a lot of them have deeper motive. Like, Ooni of Ife just is an Ifa believe in Ifa, but others, they do Ifa and they have other things that they believe in. Now, they said this fight is not just starting, that the fight is something that started a long time ago, and between Olori Naomi and them, that immediately the Ooni of Ife brought Naomi into the palace, and they found out that Naomi is not somebody who believes in what they believe in, that the problem just started. A problem actually emanated from that time up until now. That is where the problem started, okay? And so it's a whole lot. Like it's a big deal. Kabiyesi is saying this is not going to happen anymore. I'm not going to allow you do as you please with Olori Naomi. Naomi is my wife. I have not really been there for Olori Naomi the way I ought to have been, but right now I am going to be there for Olori Naomi. I'm going to love her. I'm going to show her love. I'm going to protect her because for the longest of time, Naomi has been alone and Naomi has suffered so much disgrace, so much humiliation and all of that. And right now we have managed to patch things up. Just because I brought her into the palace, you guys are gathering again against her. That right now I am not going to bring Naomi or ask Naomi to pray or do anything to any of you. One thing I am going to continue to do is to make sure that I protect my wife. Get out of my palace. That those people who came asking for Naomi's prayer for restoration and all of that, they say Kabiyesi practically threw them out of the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that there is no restoration, nothing, that he is not even ready to forgive them anymore. Before now, Kabiyesi would have said, okay, let them meet with Queen Naomi. It's up to Queen Naomi, to err is human, to forgive is divine. But right now, they say Kabiyesi said yes, so that he is not even ready to forgive them. And Naomi is not going to forgive them. Naomi is not praying for anybody, that they need to get the hell out of his palace, that he does not want to see any of them. They should go back and speak to their parents, those who were involved in this. This one, they are coming, every time something happens, they come back to ask for forgiveness. That if anything had happened to Olori Naomi, what would they have said? Like, would they come back to ask for forgiveness? What if Naomi had cried? What if something had happened to Tadenikawo or anybody? There was a time they said, this drama that they are doing, they almost hurt Queen Naomi's sister, the one they call Simi, that if not for the grace of God, the fact that God has given them a child like Olori Naomi, who is very prayerful, who is very sensitive to the things of the spirit, that lady, Simi would have passed on because of the fight. Like, Simi fought so much. Naomi fought so much. They prayed and prayed and prayed because of the constant attack on these people. Kabiyesi say he is not taking it again. From what we are hearing, if the information is true, do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored and speculated information making the rounds on social media. I have told you I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to the monarch or related to anybody who is related to them. I'm a blogger and I get an information, I bring it here, and it's also my duty to let you understand that whatever information you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Esheo Adukwe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you. They said Ooni of Ife made it very clear that he's not going to sit around and allow them do Naomi as they please anymore, that he's not forgiving anybody. He drove them out of the palace and told them never to return, that anybody who comes against Naomi is coming against him. I'm going to bring you more updates. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.